Hey neighbor, today Evan and I is going to show you just how easy it is to plant a medicinal herb garden.
That sounds super intimidating.
It does sound intimidating, but I can promise you it's really not. We're going to show you how to do it so it's simple. In fact, I gather to say it's simpler than planting a vegetable garden. 3 different ways you can start this medicinal garden here, and the last one is going to be the simplest, and I'll be honest with you, probably the best. Well, if you didn't know, we've got a House Gardening Club, and for the month of July, this is what came, was a kit so you could plant medicinal garden. We got the seeds in this little tin here, and we're going to show you how to plant these, but also that comes in the kit is...
We got some labels, some
nice
weatherproof labels.
Yeah. You like these labels, don't you?
I love them.
See there? All these labels so you can identify what you planted, and a nice card here. And the card is super cool because it's got this ring here. It tells you how to plant everything. It has the growing guides on the back, that little code there. You take your phone and go to it. It's got nice pictures and shows you the use for each one of these medicinal herbs. And along with all that, man, I got a handful here.
Oh, dude, let me get some of those off your hands.
Hold that for me, please, sir. Is this catalog. And I'm super excited about this right here, probably because it was my idea. You know how I'm about my ideas.
Yep.
I get super excited about my ideas. Yeah. This right here is cool. It's a little catalog. It's an instructional guide. It's just pretty. All right, inside of it, you got a nice little letter from yours truly right there. But as you get into it, Mama Hoss, which knows a lot more about medicinal herbs than others, she actually wrote a nice article on her journey with medicinal herbs. And then we get over, we got some recipes in there, but look at here. Tracy with Just Dig It Farms. If you don't know who Tracy is, you got to check her out at Just Dig It Farms on YouTube. She is our medicinal herbs expert. She writes an in-depth article about them, plus we got all kind of QR codes here. We got all kind of things. Shows you what's in the box, all that kind of stuff. And then on the back is a special discount for our people that's in the House Gardening Club. But one last thing, if I can find it.
What you got hidden from us?
I got something in my pocket. Every month, you get stickers in your box. Look at there. That one there says, "You're my broccoli star." A different sticker every month. These are high quality stickers. Carrie, that's head of our marketing department, designed these stickers. She does an absolutely wonderful, wonderful job on these right here. And I'm excited every month when I get to see these stickers. So you get stickers, catalog, magazine, whatever you want to call it, seeds,
labels, and your grow guides.
Now let's get started. Now we're planting these herbs here. They're all pretty much the same way that you plant them. And it is different than planting a flower seed or a vegetable seed. You just plant these on top, kind of press them in. You don't want to cover them up because they need sunlight to germinate. So if you're one of them people that's got a greenhouse or you like starting your own plants, the first method we're going to show you is for you. You get to utilize each seed in that pack. Hand me that pack of your seed there. And look here, all of these seeds just about are small. There's a bunch of seeds in there. So if you want to utilize the most out of it, and you want to singulate these seeds pretty much, and you want to start them in the greenhouse, grow these plants out and transplant them, you get the most bang for your buck, and you can plant the biggest area. But it takes more up front. You need a greenhouse, seed starting trays and all that. So we got our 25 cell seed starting trays here, and we've already got our soil in there, and I'm just going to press in there and make little indentions, just like we was if we was planting anything. But instead of planting the seeds in there and then covering them up, we're not going to cover them up. We're going to start out with yarrow. And in case you didn't know this here, yarrow is a what? A itsy bitty seed.
Itty bitty.
While I'm doing this, Evan, won't you get one of those plugs over there that you started the other day? All right, see the seeds right there? I know it don't look like many. Let's see if I can get them out of here. All right, so I'm just going to take me a sheet of white paper and I'm going to dump all these seeds out of this pack. There again, I just want you to look at how many seeds is in there. Whoa, don't let the wind get a hold to it. So we're going to bring it over here. We're going to take our toothpick and we're going to do our best to singulate these seeds out just a little bit. And we're going to come in here and try to get 1 or 2 per tray. Now look here, no big deal if it happens to be 3 or 4 or 5. It ain't that big of a deal. Just try to get no more than you need per tray. Now I like to use a white piece of paper and a toothpick because I kind of see the seeds better and see what I'm putting in there. And look here, I'm getting 3 or 4 seeds per cell. That is okay. If you really want to stretch it out and put 1 or 2 seeds in there, it would be fine. but I'm not going to do that because I got plenty of seeds. Now I'm going to take my finger and press them. That's all you want to do. You don't want to cover these seeds up. Press them into that soil there, and then after that, we're going to mist them in. But Evan showed you some of the ones you did the other day. That is yarrow, correct?
This is yarrow. This is what I did. I did not take that advice, and I overseeded these quite heavily. And as you can see here, the whole entire plug itself is taken over by yarrow. And why is that a problem?
It's not necessarily, well, you're using more seeds.
Using more seeds.
But if you don't have a very big area, that's not that big of a deal. In fact, you can plant this plug here and you'll be fine.
Okay.
But it's just using more seeds. So if you don't need that many seeds, plant them thick and it'll be fine. Yeah. I should have told you, but I didn't, did I? But
no,
you'll
you
know
didn't.
Better next
I
time.
know next time.
So simply just mist these in, light water, because we don't want to disturb that seed too much. Misting's the way to go. Do that every day or a couple times a day for the next few days, and they're just going to sprout and you're going to come up. And in just this little tray here, you got 25 different plant cells there. But let's just say that you don't have a lot of room. You backyard, patio garden, or you just don't, you have to do containers because you just don't have much room, or you don't want these medicinal herbs to take up a lot of room in the garden. You can use root pouches is a perfectly good way to grow your medicinal herbs. I've got a 3-gallon here and a 5-gallon here. I think the 5-gallon is probably a better size because it's a little bit bigger for the medicinal herbs. And this is what I would do. I've already filled them with nice, good potting soil, and we already pre-wet it down. So I'm just going to take this same piece of paper that I did before, and we're just going to do a what? A shaky, shake, shake, and just kind of run them around right there, fairly thick. And look here, you could do several of these root pouches with that one pack of seed right there. Take my hand, press them in, just like that right there, where they have good soil contact, and then just mist it in. And here's the simplest way to start your medicinal garden. This spot here is a native area, or area that we really don't use much beside our house out here. It gets 6 to 8 hours, maybe 10 hours of sunlight during the day. The morning time gets a little shade. There's some pine trees in here, but it's just an area that we just don't have much use for. So I'm gonna plant this medicinal garden here and just let it go. These medicinal plants are really low maintenance. They're heat loving. They love it this time of year. They'll come up and they'll do great. As you can see right here, a few years ago, probably about 3 years ago, I planted yarrow out here in this little spot right here, and it has just done wonderful. It's came back every year. The little plots got bigger and bigger. I got my little sign here showing what it is, and I've not done anything. Now, I did come out here and water it pretty good till it got established, but I ain't done anything to it after that except occasionally walk through there and pull a few weeds. So let's get started. How we gonna lay this off, shake out our seeds, press it down, cover it up, and just show you how quick you can plant your own medicinal garden. All right, so in this premium kit right here, we've got several different seed packs. We got yarrow, is the one we planted in the greenhouse. I'm not planting any more yarrow because I got plenty of it, but I highly recommend yarrow. I love it. It's great, easy to grow. It's got pretty blooms on there, but anyhow, we got yarrow established, so we're not gonna plant yarrow, but we're gonna plant the rest of them for you. We got motherwort. We got mullein, which makes a pretty yellow bloom. We got catnip. We got bee balm with a pretty red bloom, probably the prettiest to me out of the bunch. We got feverfew we're going to plant. We got hyssop we're going to plant, which has a nice purple bloom, and we're going to plant horehound. We're going to plant all this in this little bitty area here. Our goal is for it just to take over this area here, and each flower have its own space there. So what I like to do is take the packet, and most of these small seeds are inside with another bag. We call this a glassine bag. This inside there, and that just helps the seeds from getting stuck up in these paper packs. I like to take that and just kind of open it up and get it nice and fluffy, and I like to be able to take it and shake it and just shake my seeds out. And I'm going to do this with this corner here. We're going to start with horehound in this corner here and seed this in over here. I'm just going to shake those out here. I'm not going to keep no kind of lines or anything like that. I'm just kind of broadcasting them out. Then I'm going to just kind of edge out where that area is at. So this little plot right here is going to be horehound. Put our label there on it. Just like that. All right, Evan, you want to start over there and I'll start over here and we'll get her done. So we did till this work this soil a little bit to get it a little bit loose. So when you get through planting, all you want to do is press those seeds in. Now, I have got just a scrap piece of plywood. You could use a board or anything. Just kind of lay it down on top there. Kind of jump on it a little bit, press those seeds in. You could actually use several different things to do this. I just had this plywood hanging around handy. I'm gonna put my plat marker back in there. And I'm gonna move to the next one. And we'll just put us a water sprinkler out here. Now I'll leave the water sprinkler out here, and about once or twice a day I'll walk by and turn it on. Now you don't water very long because your seeds at the top part of that soil there. Maybe 15 minutes, turn it off, maybe do it again later in the afternoon, and in no time those seeds will be coming up. Well, there you have it. Showed you today just how easy it is to plant a medicinal herb garden. Well, what about using those medicinal herbs? Well, that's when you need to go check out Tracy at Just Dig It Farms. She's the expert there, and she can lay out just how to use each one of them and what the benefits are of each one of them. They're beautiful to grow, fun to grow, easy to grow, and also check out the Hoss Gardening Club.